Everything in here is already fully cooked. We can just start digging in. Wow. Okay, so this is some of the duck heart. They said to cook it in. Oh, these are beauties. Let's try the duck meatball. Meatball is fantastic. I think we're ready to add a special ingredient, some of the rice wine. Let's go all in. This might be the secret warming part, powering the whole pot. I mean, along with that duck. We're ready to start. Oh, you step into this restaurant and you can immediately smell the fumes of ginger. Oh, that just awakens the taste buds. And this place we got here right as they're open, so they're not full yet, but they said all the tables are reserved. It's gonna be packed very soon.
So these are all like different parts of duck. Some vegetables, some mushrooms, and duck meatballs.
They are famous for their ginger duck pot. It's a hot pot with duck and ginger. It's kind of a medicinal soup. So this is a type of version of Taiwanese hot pot, but a very specialized version. So we already had chicken, now it's time for duck. In order to prepare the ginger duck pot, they actually have some of the cooked duck. They put that into a pan. That yellow liquid is actually pure ginger juice. And then some other sauces and some of the stock. All goes in, and then they boil it in the ceramic pot. They heat it up, they boil before they transfer it to your table. Okay, so we're sitting down for a Taiwanese ginger duck pot. And so this is fully loaded. There's meatballs in here. There is some of the duck parts in here too. Some duck bones and duck joints and some meat as well. But then they also give you some on the side. It looks like more of the fresh ingredients are on the side, and you boil it yourself like a hot pot. And then there's some bean curd in here, and that's all simmering over charcoal. I love this place. Let's just try a little bit of that broth first to get the flavor. Oh, that ginger. It smells so good with that ginger. Oh man. You taste the ginger, and then it has a sweetness, and that sesame oil in there gives it an immediate kind of nuttiness as well. Well, that's kind of oily, but really flavorful. So everything in here is already fully cooked. We can just start digging in, and you can kind of serve yourself a bowl of this hot broth with the meatballs, with the mushrooms, with the bean curd in here. Oh yeah. Duck bones and joints, which you kind of carefully picked out. Oh. Okay, I'll try the duck first, but we also have some dipping sauces. Wow. That duck almost tastes like red meat. Oh, so good. So like, what do you call it when it kind of like is braised for so long that it turns tender but not mushy? That's what happened with this duck. The ginger is absorbed into it. And then there's a few dipping sauces that we can try as well for dipping ingredients in. Almost looks like a mustard, but it's a fermented soybean sauce. Wow. Oh, that's really good. It tastes like a sweet miso almost. An extra dimension, an extra saltiness. That's really good. Okay, and then we got some of the chilies and just soy sauce, I think. I love the flavor, the aroma of the smoke as well, and the charcoal. Let's try the duck meatball. Oh, meatball is fantastic. Oh, it's really spongy, and really it just absorbed that ginger broth. And then we got the bean curd as well. We'll dip in the miso. This is the vermicelli. Vermicelli, oh, a little bit of sesame oil and shallot oil. Fried shallots on it. That is really fragrant. with those fried shallots. And really, really tender as well. Oh man, this is also just fun. I mean, it's really casual, really kind of like a street food environment. Like, come here with a family and friends, big groups, and just sit around the fire, sit around the charcoal with the hot pot. At this stage, I think we're ready to add a special ingredient, some of the rice wine, into the boiling soup. And usually they put the whole bottle. Oh, that's gonna add a new dimension. I think let's go all in. Oh, that smells so good. I mean, I thought it was the oils and the medicinal herbs that are the warming part, but this might be the secret warming part. I think we're almost ready to actually start cooking some of the side ingredients because we have a nice broth base now. We're ready to start. Strips of ginger in here too. I want to try that ginger. That ginger is what's powering the whole pot. I mean, along with that duck. Oh yeah, you can really taste that rice wine as well. Well, that's good. That gives it a totally kind of different feel to it. Kind of mellows out the oil, and then you've got that kind of sweetness from the rice wine as well. Okay, so this is some of the duck heart. So they said to cook it in. Oh, these are beauties. Really clean looking too. Because you don't want to overcook the duck heart, so he said to just put it in this spoon strainer and just kind of leave it for about 2 minutes or so. Okay, I think that's good. That heart could go for a little dip with some of the chili, a little chili, and maybe some of the soybean paste as well. Oh, wow. That duck heart is so good. Oh, it's so tender and juicy. So clean tasting, actually. Wow, it doesn't even have an ironiness or anything. It's just really clean. Not a bloody taste at all. Yeah, you want to chase that with some of that hot broth, too. Yeah, that's the combination right there. If you take some of the heart, then you chase with a little bit of that hot broth. That's really, really, really good. That's really hot. Oh. These are rice cake with blood? Blood rice cakes. Let's add this in. Oh, okay. Let's add all of these in. Maybe some of these seasonal veggies. Throw that in. And I think that vegetable is ready. Let's dig back in and grab some of the vegetable. There's still more of that bean curd. A lot of goodies down here. Lots and lots of things. It's so flaming hot because that oil is like burning oil. That's really good and crisp. And it just kind of like retains, or what does it do? It kind of like, some of that oil just sticks to that leaf, especially with the rice wine. Well, I really like it with the rice wine. That gives it another dimension of flavor. Oh, what a meal. The blood rice cubes should be done down there. Let's try one of these. There's rice held together by blood. I think it's pork blood. Oh, that's nice. Kind of gooey and sticky. That feels like very glutinous. You don't really actually taste that much of the blood. It's kind of holding that rice together in a little brownie shape. This is a really unique, unlike any other Taiwanese hot pot experience. Combination of ingredients, flavor, and even kind of the experience here. Really local, really a cool place.